Hey guys, Brennan Miller USA here. Today's video is going to be on a 1911 that you've never seen before on the channel. This is a Wilson Combat Tactical Carry, chambered in 9mm. So we got a full-size 9 as far as your capacity level. This is not a compact size frame on this. Like on this Wilson Combat chambered in 45, you can see the difference there in the frames. Again, slightly smaller build versus this being a full-size frame on this with a one-piece magwell. So again, this is a traditional Commander 9mm from Wilson. All steel, no aluminum alloy like on X-Tac compact alloy right here. You're looking at 30 LPI checkered on that front strap. And again, checkering on that back strap as well. One-piece mainspring magwell, professionally blended. Starburst style Wilson Combat grips. You've got the Wilson Combat concealment hammer and grip safety. So again, bulletproof parts from Wilson. No MIM or CAS on any of these, like there are some CAS parts on a good old bear. That's my 10mm carry gun right there. Running a Tripp Research 10+1 on that 10mm. That thing has some power behind it. That thing be pushing out some lead right here. That 10mm less bear. Wearing a set of custom grips from LOK Grips with the Colt Delta Elite medallion on them. Red liner. Amazing grips. Amazing gun. One of my all-time favorites, no question. Alright, again, back to the Wilson Combat here. So again, you're looking at a full-size gun as far as your magazine capacity, so 10+1 of 9mm. It's a really smooth pistol. So it's a tactical carry model, so you've got quite a few features on this pistol. You got ball cuts. Up here you've got the tactical carry cuts on the slide. Slight abbreviation in the slide so you can easily do a press check and see if you have a round in the chamber. Fully recessed slide stop right there and countersunk. Fully serrated top strap to cut down on glare. And this pistol has been fully armor toughed, so that's the finish on it. You can see the back of the slide is fully serrated to cut down on glare as well. Checking out the extractor and ejector and how well blended this thing is. It's just beautiful. So again, concealment style, beaver tail grip safety and hammer. They've been running this for quite a while. I had this feature set on my Wilson Combat X-Tac Elite pistol in 45. As far as tactical carry cuts on the slide, two-tone. Let's see how well sensitized this thing is and how good this trigger is. Short style trigger on this specific Wilson Combat. That is a nice trigger. Reset. Let's do it again. Slower on the release. Really good trigger. How's the beaver tail grip safety sensitized? Wow, you barely have to touch it and it's activated. That's extremely impressive. You're looking at about 15%, maybe 20% at the most. I think it's more like 15 for that beaver tail to be good to go and activated. Very nice. Look at the sight picture on this. You got the Wilson Combat Battle Rear sight with the U-notch profile and a fiber optic front sight. Again, fully recessed target crown on this Wilson Combat 9mm. Love the Wilson Combat bushing that says Wilson on it. Very classy. Again, this Wilson Combat is using the traditional Commander profile as far as your barrel and a bushing and all that versus the X-Tac alloy using a bull barrel from Wilson Combat. And you're not looking at any overrun lines or anything like that on this Wilson. That's something that you can sometimes run into an issue with on a Wilson Combat. Some overruns on the front strap checkering with this traditional styling if you choose to go with that instead of the X-Tac pattern seen here in my Wilson Combat X-Tac Compact. Again, this has an alloy frame on this, so this is a 45 ACP in carry size, compact frame, 7+1 and 45. Running a Wilson Combat flat profile steel base plate on this pistol. Alright, now going to the magazines here in 9mm, what do we got going on with these? This is the newly acquired Tripp McCormick Custom 10-round mag right here. Again, 9mm, 10 rounds, quality mags, all of these. This is the Wilson Combat Vickers Duty Mag that I got out here for this video as well. Really nice mags here. Again, this is a Wilson Combat ETM mag in 9mm in the black finish. Another high quality mag. Again, another Tripp McCormick mag right here. Locks back perfectly. This is the Vickers Duty Mag. So you have a steel base plate on this pistol. Again, perfect. And again, the standard ETM non-coated. If you're going to get a 9mm 1911, you guys, again, just like 45 ACP or 10mm 1911s, you got to get good magazines. And these are some of the best magazines out there. The only one I don't have on the table right now would be a Tripp Research mag, but I got a Tripp Research in my 10mm right here. So again, top 3 1911 magazine makers for me would be Chip McCormick, Wilson Combat, and Tripp Research. So if you guys are interested in a 1911 and you're having any sort of issues, that's another way you can try to alleviate some of the problems, is by putting a high quality magazine in your pistol, on top of doing some of the other stuff that you can do to a 1911 to get it to run properly. Now, if you get a custom level type gun out the gate, you shouldn't have any issues. And if you do, normally it's because sadly some of these makers have some issues, and I know about that firsthand, and is what it is, right guys? Hopefully you don't have any issues, and if you do have an issue with a Wilson, turnaround time is so fast, and this is one of my main carry guns, this pistol. It's been 100%. Just an amazing piece. A good piece of kit, as it were. Couple other things to mention on this pistol: a fluted barrel hood right there, as far as your fluted chamber on that Wilson Combat 9mm stainless steel barrel. Flush cut and crown muzzle. Flush cut to that bushing, absolutely beautiful. Incredible. And what is also incredible is this thumb safety. It's a single-sided thumb safety, only on the side for a right-handed shooter. Defined stop, no movement there at all. Incredible. Perfect fit and positivity to it. That'd be the perfect carry gun right there in 9mm if you want to carry a all steel single stack right here. Last 2 things to mention right here: perfect hammer tension on this hammer. This hammer is very tight. Lots of tension behind it. And we also are running a ramped barrel in this 9mm. So that's how Wilson Combat does their 9s. Put a ramp on it. Very nice. Super, super high quality custom 1911 from the Wilson Combats. Well done, Bill and the gang at Wilson Combat. Let's show you the trigger and how it pulls, and we'll get out of here. Oh my god. I knew it was good, but I didn't know it was that good. Wow. You're looking at a 3.5 pound trigger right here. Superb. Alright guys, Wilson Combat. If you're interested in 1911, be it 9mm, 45, 10mm, one of the best 1911 makers out there. Again, a quality 1911, no doubt. You guys have a wonderful evening. Appreciate you all watching. And as always, remember, your Second Amendment is worth protecting.